What's up, everybody? Destin here with Vince and Janito.
Hey, Destin, what's up, man?
Vince, we are checking out a Street Fighter trailer featuring Bison. I'm super excited.
I know, me too. So he was teased at the end of the Charlie trailer, so we kind of knew he was coming, but it's still really awesome. This is a packed trailer with lots of kind of gameplay information about how Bison is changed dramatically. Really.
Definitely, like a lot of big changes for the character.
Yeah. So we're gonna jump right in here. I just love this intro though. Like he's so physically imposing. You know, he's the big bad really, along with Akuma of the Street Fighter universe. So it's nice to see him looking so nasty.
So what's this first move we're looking at?
Yeah, so this first move, this is his typical jump fierce. This is a move that everyone who plays Bison will be familiar with, who's played against Bison will be familiar with. Again, this is just keeping in line with them kind of really sticking to animations and frames of animation and moves for their normals that people are familiar with. And I like that because, you know, people who've been playing these characters for a long time, they need some kind of anchor, right, to go off of, and I like that. So
it's familiar, but you're going to see big changes. Big changes.
Yeah, plenty of big changes. So you can also see that this reads Charlie in like this purple, in the purple stuff.
Yep.
Psycho energy, of course, if you want to be technical about it. A lot of Bison's normals seem to do that, and I'm not sure if it's just a visual thing or if it leads to some kind of gameplay element. See, his punch normals all seem to do it and keep it up. We'll go into a little more of it later, but right here we actually let's play it full speed first. This combo,
the whole little combo.
Yeah. Right there is
that
kind
of grab. What is that?
I don't. It looks like it's a grab, but it's some kind of like a projectile that comes out of the ground or something. It's very funky looking. It's totally a new move for him. But what's really significant about this, I can't tell from the way this cuts if he recovers fast enough to. He doesn't look quite recovered there, but maybe almost. But then it cuts away.
You're thinking he could continue the combo.
I think he might be able to juggle off of this. It's also significant because it also puts this kind of the purple psycho energy around him, around Charlie. So yeah, still unclear whether or not this is purely visual or if it plays into like every character so far in Street Fighter V has had their own little unique mechanic, and that maybe this is his. So yeah, moving along, his throw also does the same thing. You can see there
Then he disappears. No,
it puts the purple energy on the purple cycle energy on Charlie. So again, is it significant? Is it not? Whoa!
Yeah, what happened there?
That's significant.
Really interesting.
Let's back that up. So, if you play Bison, you know that I mean, he doesn't have trouble with zoners per se, like not huge trouble, but he doesn't have a meaningful, active way to deal with them. You know, to make them think twice about what they're doing. So here, you know, Charlie throws a sonic boom and
he absorbs it,
and
then immediately gives it back to him.
Yeah, just sends it right back. Now, would that be fast enough to punish someone throwing a projectile? No, but
at that range.
Right,
you could at least block.
Exactly. Yeah. But the thing is that since it's a special move, I'm going to guess, I mean, we don't know how meter management works in Street Fighter V yet, but in previous Street Fighters, usually doing a special move gets you some kind of meter. So this gives him something to do other than just block or neutral jump. So he can actually get something out of it and then give the opponent a problem to deal with, at least something to deal with.
I wonder if there's an EX version of that and what that does.
I bet you there is an EX version, and I bet you it'll absorb up to 2 or reflect up to 2 hit projectiles. So like an EX fireball, it'll probably EX reflect. Another cool thing to notice about this is that, you know, the other Psycho Power practitioner, Rose, also has this move. She can reflect projectiles as well. So maybe he learned it from her.
Yeah, maybe
that could be some story stuff there between him and Rose. I don't know. So this is huge. Let me let this. Whoa.
Yeah, let's play that back in slow-mo from the beginning.
Let's back that up and let's let that sink in for a second. Now this is again Bison's iconic slide. Everyone knows the slide. This is like his down roundhouse, his crouching roundhouse. Long range, hits low, but you never really got much out of it. But this is juggling, like an end-over-end juggle, and he goes right into this other move, which is also new. It's kind of a variation on a move he's had at different points in the past. It's like a short-range projectile, this little psycho orb. And again, exactly what that does, not sure, but we do get a glimpse of the EX, what I think is the EX version of it later, and we'll see a little more about what that can do. But yeah, if he can actually do if he can actually juggle off his slide, that's a big deal for Bison. Just another example of another way in which they've allowed him to get more out of the things that out of every hit. He's never been that kind of a character before. But
speaking of giving Bison more, if we move on to his teleports,
yes,
which we just saw a sneak peek of.
Yes, so Bison has always had teleports. Well, not always, but he's in modern Bison since like Alpha, I believe. I'm trying to remember when he first got his teleports, but we've seen him with teleports before. But the really crazy thing about this teleport is that it seems to recover faster. Like, you see here, before he's
it
even
looks like
done,
he's ready. Like as soon as he becomes, tangible.
Yeah, as soon as he becomes tangible, it seems like he can do another one. And I don't know if instead of just doing another one, he could have just blocked, or if he has to cancel one teleport into another. That would be cool if he can cancel teleports into each other. But either way, his teleport seems to recover faster than it used to, which makes it more usable. Less punishable. He has to be a little bit less careful with it, perhaps.
I can see players jumping all over the screen, like as a cross-up mechanic, and really, going into players with that.
Sure, absolutely. It looks like a teleport that he can use a little bit more aggressively. So after that, we're gonna see kind of the first example of. So right there,
that looked like an EX.
Yeah, it totally looks like an EX, except EX in this game, we still don't have a solid. Yeah, right there. He flashes.
Yeah, before
orange.
there was like something on the ground that indicated something was happening with Charlie.
Yeah, that's right. With Charlie, whenever he used like his special mechanic, there was kind of a flourish, like a ring of power that came out from around his feet. It seems like everyone in this game so far just has their own visual way of denoting that they're doing something special, right? Exactly. And everyone seems to use meter in different ways. We already know that everyone's got different length meter. Like Ryu only has 2 EX bars, Chun-Li had 3. We don't see that information here in this trailer, so it's hard to know. But one thing we do know is that whether this is some kind of special mechanic unique to Bison, or if this is just what his EXs look like, we do know that afterwards, it puts them.
That's really interesting.
That's really interesting. Now, that's definitely his Devil Stomp. That's an old Bison.
A classic.
Yeah, that's a classic.
Yeah.
It's a Bison classic. But here he hits them OTG, he hits them off the ground with it.
Yeah.
And I wonder if the Devil Stomp can always do that, or if it's just this EX orb attack that allows that to happen. We'll take another look at it in full speed because it's interesting here. Yeah, bam, and then okay. So right there, I don't know if I would like to imagine that this is his activation, quote unquote. This is like his special mode, like everyone in Street Fighter V seems to have so far. But what exactly it does is unclear to me. So you can see all the normals are still, all punch normals are still creating that psycho energy around Charlie.
It seems he seems quicker. Maybe it's just faster.
Yeah, he does seem to be a little bit quicker. Here we see kind of what might be an EX version of Devil Stomp, where he does it twice.
Oh yeah.
And again, I don't know if that's related to the fact that he's got the, maybe it could be is that when he's in this mode, maybe he has unlimited meter for a short period of time. You see the one EX orb, and then an EX stomp right after.
Yeah.
Or maybe he's chaining EX stomps there. I don't know. So maybe Bison's ability is that he can have unlimited EX meter for a limited amount of time.
And that's a theory.
Yeah, totally theory. So going on, this is really cool. So that looks like an EX version of Scissor Kick. Of his scissor press, a very popular Bison pressure tool.
His charge attack, yeah.
Yep, it's what his charge back forward with kick, and that looks cool. But what's interesting here though is that he this EX version of it seems to knock down, and we don't see exactly where Bison ends afterwards on that. But it looks like it looks almost like a hard knockdown to me. Like maybe you do the EX version and then you get some kind of Oki afterwards. You can mix them up while they're waking up or something. I don't know. It just looks like that to me. It looks like the kind of thing that's a hard knockdown. And then we'll let this play in full because this seems to be his ultra. And I love, even especially when you look at it in slow motion like this, you can see, remember that watercolor theme that Street Fighter 4 first had in the first trailers? Like, this looks like that, but in real time. Like, the game this is actual gameplay and it's doing it.
Let's check it out.
Pretty badass. But yeah, we'll let this play at full. And this is very significant. He winds up for his big ultra. And that is a Psycho Crusher.
You're right.
Except...
And in your notes, you say...
Yeah, I realized this whole time, we haven't seen the Psycho Crusher. Is the Psycho Crusher gone? Is it only an Ultra? You know, that's what it looks like to me.
I kind of like that because like low-level players will just spam that all the time.
That's true. You know, like Psycho Crusher has become so kind of ubiquitous for him, and yeah, it's something that people just kind of lean on and do at neutral all the time, and it can be good, obviously in that respect. But it's interesting to take that away as like a standard option and make that kind of like his big coup de grace is seriously cool and totally unexpected, and a great example of how they're really just kind of remaking this character.
They've changed the character for the better, in my opinion. I'm really excited about this. I can't wait to see pro-level players get their hands on him and really figure out some cool stuff with Bison.
Yeah, absolutely. Me too. I mean, they've absolutely shown that they're not interested in just doing the same old thing over and over again. They're really reinventing some of these characters. We really saw that with Charlie as well. So I'm super psyched as well to see where this goes. As you saw, no big teaser for a next character at the end of this one. Mm-hmm. So who knows? Maybe the next trailer will be a nice tease for whoever they're going to reveal next.
Yeah.
But, yeah, that's about what we got.
Yeah, and we'll be back for that next teaser. Thank you for joining us, Vince.
Oh, no problem.
Giving us all a taste of Bison. Anyway, for more on Street Fighter, you're already in the right place. IGN.